Okay, so for the survival state, we have the power that we have to look at of perception. And the power of perception is that in healthy relationships, we have to own that we are in control of our own feelings. No one can make us angry without our permission. It sounds so simple, but as you guys know, it is very difficult to own when you feel triggered. Um, You've got to understand that when things make you angry, you take a deep breath. How you perceive a child's behavior can also dictate how your response will be. So, if you see that child as disrespectful and rude, you are automatically going to jump to a more emotional reactive state. But if you see that child's behavior as missing a skill, needing support, then you'll jump to a more green brain solution state. And this is where the power of perception is so important, because we cannot show children composure unless we have control over our perception. In other words, our anger management. And this anger management piece is saying, I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to practice the pause. I'm going to take 90 seconds before I say anything. This perception here is showing kids that we can control our upset. And by controlling our upset, we then demonstrate composure. Here's the rubric for the power of perception. You all have the rubrics. I find it fascinating if you look at number ones. Yeah, I'm probably a number one a lot of the time, where look what you made me do, look how you made me feel. The traffic is driving me crazy. In other words, we believe that everyone else has our puppet strings, and that means they're making us dance. And that is not a healthy way to be. So, with the power of perception, you want to aim for a 4, which is that you're in control of your own state, that you know your triggers, you know your anger, that you dust off and you take a breath and you try again and you try to stay calm. The power of perception is necessary in the survival state, especially so you can have that composure. Because the last thing you want to do to a child who is spinning in anger or having a very reactive time is to bring more fuel to that fire. We don't want to dance in the flames with the children. We need to be calm and composed. We cannot be composed unless we have the power of perception. So, this is why this is the first power, and the first skill is composure on your CDAT journey. And it is not an easy one. Challenge yourselves. If you find yourself a 2, the next day, try to be a 3. Do not go from a 2 to a 4. Try to be a 3. And when you find yourself stumbling, ask yourself why. You may find that we're human, and you may actually find that you can control your power perception with some children, and with other children, they're your triggers. So the power perception's a lot harder. Just as true. When you became a teacher, you didn't cash in your human card. Acknowledge it, breathe through it. I wish you well. I'll see you soon.